After Mr. John ordered everything you picked out, Jimin came back with the papers Jungkook had finished. You all basically sat in silence while Mr. John went through them. Eventually, you decided to say something. Do you think I could go to see Jungkook Oppa's office? You asked. You really wanted to see his office, what it looks like. Sure, sweetheart. Jimin will take you there, Mr. John said. I was just in there, Jimin fought. Take your sister to Jungkook's office, Mr. Jones said sternly. Jimin huffed but got up anyway. He doesn't have to. You didn't want to trouble Jimin if he was doing something. He will go with you, Mr. Jones said, leaving no room for arguments. You just gave in and allowed Jimin to lead you to go Jungkook's office. You followed him into Jungkook's office, which to no surprise was bare. You let your eyes wander while Jimin and Jungkook talked about something. It was probably for the club, but you didn't have any desire to hear it. Suddenly, the office door flew open and a girl with long brown hair stormed in wearing a silver dress. It was like one of those dresses you would wear to a party or something. You have never been able to wear one or even see someone else wearing one. She was pretty in it though. The girl ignored Jimin and you and just moved her way towards Jungkook's desk. Her hand landed on his arm as she leaned into him. I'm back from my trip. She said, you wonder if they were together. Not that you cared. You would only just met him anyway. Don't touch me, Sue. Jungkook flicked her hand away like it was a bug. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Sue smiled. She was kind of annoying. I don't like being touched, Jungkook said simply. He was trying to make a point. Whatever. Sue finally looked up and noticed Jimin and you. She didn't seem so happy. Oh, Jimin, is she your girlfriend? Sue looked you up and down. It wasn't a very nice look. No, she's my sister, he stated. Oh, nice. I'm Sue Lian, Jungkook's girlfriend. She smiled and stuck her hand out. You almost took it to be polite, but Jimin pulled your arm back. Did he not like her? Get out of my office, Sue. Jungkook glared at the girl. Sue didn't seem to mind. Instead, she placed her hand back on his arm. You want me to leave? Sue said sweetly, or at least tried. Sue, I don't like being touched. Jungkook said again. Does that mean he didn't? He didn't like you sitting with him yesterday. You looked down at your hands to avoid his eyes. You didn't say that the other day when you were fucking me. Sue said angrily. She turned around and left the room. It shocked you how she could talk like that so openly. You also felt something stir inside you when she spoke about her and Jungkook. You wasn't sure what it was, but it wasn't a good feeling. Jungkook, Jimin said, almost warning him. It apparently didn't work because Jungkook clenched his jaw and jumped out of his seat. He walked fastly after Sue. He must not have liked what she said. Stay here, Ryan, Jimin said before going after him. Of course, you listened. Well, partly. You peeked around the office door to see what was happening. You hadn't expected to see Jungkook pinning Sue against the wall with a knife to her throat. Your brothers and your dad were trying to calm him down, but it wasn't working. Jungkook had a creepy look on his face and leaned down to speak. You may be new around here, but that does not mean you come into my office and say things that are not true. He brought the knife away from her throat and pressed it on her cheek. You winced, looking at her as a stream of blood started to flow. Why would he cut her? It scared you and reminded you of your mother. Don't ever disrespect me in front of Ryan. Understand? Jungkook dragged the knife further down her face. Sue closed her eyes and nodded. I can't hear you. Jungkook said, yes. Sue said. Her voice was shaky. Jungkook suddenly backed away and dropped his knife. As soon as it hit the floor, you ducked back into the room. Your breathing was heavy. You was scared. Who wouldn't be after they just saw someone drag a knife across someone else's skin? The office door opened and Jungkook walked in. His expression was neutral until he spotted you cowering away in a chair. Ryan, he took another step closer. He must have realized he scared you because he stopped when you backed away. Fear flashed through his eyes. It was the first emotion you have seen him express fully. His whole demeanor changed as well. He didn't bother to say anything else and just left the room. Jimin came into the room second later. Did he hurt you? He asked. You shook your head no. You felt the same way you did back home, a scared little girl with fear of someone hurting her if she stepped in the wrong direction. Where did that F go? Taeyong stormed into the office. When he saw you huddled on the chair, he got mad. Did he hurt you, Ryan? Taeyong asked the same thing Jimin did. Again you shook your head no. Was it so possible that Jungkook would have hurt you like Sue? Just let him go. Mr. John came into the office. He seemed stressed. You hadn't noticed that before. He has to be here for the club, Taeyong argued. That was a good point. He is here. We just won't see him. Leave him alone for some time. Mr. John shrugged. What did he mean? Where would he go that they won't see him? Let's get Ryan home. Mr. John finally said and gestured for you to follow him. You got up and followed him out, just like you have been doing the whole time you have been here. Even though you are getting more comfortable, you are too scared he will get mad if you don't listen.